Thank you, Madam Chairman, for holding this important hearing on the EPA's fiscal year 2015 budget proposal. And thank you, Administrator McCarthy, for joining us today. To begin with, I'd like to echo my colleagues' concerns regarding John Beal and his deep connections to regulatory decisions affecting all Americans. It seems difficult to conclude that any of Mr. Beal's work on the many initiatives under his purview at EPA can be trusted at face value. As such, I would like to take this opportunity to urge for a robust review of all rulemakings and regulatory actions connected with Mr. Beal's service at the EPA. Moving to the budget in particular, the Federal Government continues to face severe budget challenges, and further attention is needed by Congress in order to improve our long-term fiscal outlook. And knowing the funding priorities of executive branch agency is an important resource as Congress prepares its own budget and fiscal measures. I understand that the EPA, like all Federal agencies, has been working to do its part in achieving deficit reduction. However, I'm perplexed by some of what I see in the EPA's budget proposals. In reviewing the EPA's budget proposal, I'm concerned that the agency has proposed funding reductions for programs that enjoy strong bipartisan support and are critical programs, while increasing funding for programs on initiatives that remain controversial. Specifically, at a time when we've just heard about a new proposal for what I consider to be nothing more than a jurisdictional power grab over water with regard to our Clean Water Act and Safe Drinking Water statutes, we also see in the budget proposal the proposed reduction of funding for the Clean Water and Safe Drinking Water state revolving loan funds. That's a big concern to me. I think we all in America know that we're facing over $200 billion of infrastructure needs in these arenas, and we've been working for years to try to get adequate budgets to help our nation deal with its aging water infrastructure. And to see over $580 million in reduction of that budget when other parts of the EPA budget could have been looked to for the necessary savings is disturbing. The small communities who need this assistance to ensure that their water systems meet state and federal environmental regulations are going to be badly harmed by this budget decision. Additionally, the proposed reduction in funding for the Brownfields program is discouraging. Just last summer, I co-chaired an EPW subcommittee hearing in which we heard about the positive impact this program has had in Idaho and across the nation. Also, many of my colleagues and I continue to have serious concerns with the President's Climate Action Plan and the use of executive authority to circumvent Congress. The EPA's 2015 budget proposal clearly advocates the continuation of this alarming process. There are many other things I could say, but in terms of trying to pay attention to the Chairman's admonition to keep it brief, I will end with this. But Administrator McCarthy, I encourage you to help find a way to correct the budget decisions that will short fund our state revolving funds, and to help us move forward in correcting that trend, and in fact help us to get increased resources into this critical part of our nation's water infrastructure. Thank you.